So next, let's look at how do you answer product design questions. So at a high level, to answer product design question, you have to answer three things. The first part is to figure out the goals and constraints, that why are you redesigning or creating the product. Is it to increase the market share? Is it to attract more customer? Is it to generate revenue? And what are the constraints? Do the features need to be launched in 3 years, 6 years, or 6 months? How much resources do you have? Is there any limitation to the technology that you have? For example, let's say for the teleportation technology, can it teleport humans? Is it the size limit? There is any size limit in teleporting human? Let's say for the case of a smell, uh, to what range can the smell be transferred? Will there be any transformation when the smell happen? What's the size of equipment? Is it hardware, software that results in this transfer of smell? So you have to ask these questions to establish the goals and constraints. So that's the first part. Second part is finding a customer problem. So this is one of the most crucial part again. So what you have to do is to find a customer segment. And this is one of the critical aspect of being a product manager, that you cannot satisfy every customer. So you have to find which customer segment you want to go after and give a solid rational evidence of why you are doing so. So once you have the customer, then you brainstorm the problems that this customer is facing. There is certain problem that is currently not solved. And one way to think is the job to be done theory. Customers hire products to solve a particular problem. So what is that problem that is not being solved? And this could be that the product is not current products are not enjoyable enough. It's not meeting certain safety standards. Maybe it's not solving any particular problem. So that's what you have to brainstorm. You could plot a customer user journey, or use this job to be done theory, or just understand what the current products are and where do they fail. So once that is done, you identify a problem that is specific to a customer segment. Then you go to the third and the final piece, that is brainstorming solutions. So one of the things that to be cognizant here in the third piece is that you have already put up certain constraints. Maybe the solution has to be built up in 3 years or 6 months. You have also put up certain constraints in terms of resources. Maybe you have 3 SWEs. Maybe it's not the technology that is scalable enough, or it results into a certain transformation. So between that constraint, that particular customer, and that particular problem for that customer, you have to find the solution. So be very particular that your solution solves a particular problem for a particular customer segment, and it should all logically flow. So that will make the complete solution. Everything else is the bells and whistles. You might be asked to give the metrics that can be used to measure success, which feature you do prioritize, things like that. So just to reiterate, there are 3 critical pieces. The first is goals and constraints, where you try to understand what you can play with, what is the rules of the game. The second piece is finding a customer problem, a specific problem for a specific customer segment. And the final piece is brainstorming solutions, which is again specific to a particular problem. So that will give you the complete solution to a product design interview. In the next video, I'll share 5 things that you should keep in mind when answering the product design question.